Good morning, 3.5 minutes after the hour. A reminder to check out our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch the Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news today, the biggest corporate tax hike proposal in Oregon history officially headed to voters this fall. State elections officials have approved more than 95,000 signatures for Initiative Petition 28. If approved, the measure could generate an extra $3 billion in annual tax revenue, a 0.25% boost to the state's general fund from the state's 1,000 largest businesses. Opponents say job cuts will be seen in the state if the measure passes, adding that the tax will deter new businesses from moving to the state to create new employment. A total of 6 states, including California, Montana, New Mexico, and South Dakota, voted Tuesday, the last of the major primaries. 8 years to the day after conceding to Barack Obama, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has become the first female nominee of a major U.S. political party after winning the needed delegates. Clinton's victory, though, is based in part on the support of superdelegates who don't technically vote for a nominee until the Democratic National Convention next month.
I do think it will make a very big difference for a father or a mother to be able to look at their daughter just like they can look at their son and say you can be anything you want to be in this country, including President of the United States.
Democrat Bernie Sanders has vowed to stay in the race in hopes of convincing enough superdelegates to abandon Clinton and to support his campaign for president. Democrats are asking how it is that House Speaker Paul Ryan can endorse for president a man he says has been making racist comments. Ryan is backing fellow Republican Donald Trump, but he's denouncing Trump's remarks that a judge isn't qualified to preside over a case involving Trump University because the judge's parents came from Mexico. Ryan calls the comments absolutely unacceptable.
I do absolutely disavow those comments. I think they're wrong. I don't think they're right-headed. And the thinking behind it is something I don't even personally relate to. But at the end of the day, this is about ideas. This is about moving our agenda forward, and that's why we're moving the way we're moving.
Ryan says the remarks are the definition of textbook racist comments. Ryan says he will still support Trump because his agenda is more likely to get enacted under Trump than Democrat Hillary Clinton. The U.S. State Department issuing a warning about potential terror risks and issued a travel advisory for France. The high threat to terrorism from terrorism warning is specifically associated with ISIS as Paris prepares for the Euro 2016 Euro Championships of soccer. Stadiums, fan zones, and transportation hubs and links represent the highest potential targets for terrorist attacks, according to the advisory. And France has extended its state of emergency until the end of July, giving law enforcement greater powers of house arrest and allowing for demonstrations and rallies to be banned. Jackson County emergency responders gathering to plan for a pending disaster. Cascadia Uprising is a week-long disaster training series, and it brings them together to practice how best to coordinate emergency response efforts with limited communications and compromised transportation routes and services. Jackson County Sheriff says that they are brainstorming to respond more effectively. Let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene for our area. And for Northern California and Wairika, 84 degrees and mostly sunny with a cooling trend beginning, down to 70 degrees for the high on Saturday with just a slight chance of rain. As we move into the Klamath Basin, 75 today, 73 tomorrow, down to the low 60s for Friday and Saturday. The Bend area, or along the coastal area, I should say, 64 today. There is a 40% chance of rain. 64 tomorrow as well. Temperatures are also dropping down to 61 on Friday before they start moving up slightly up to 67 on Sunday. As we move into the Bend area of Central Oregon, 75 today, 71 tomorrow. Slight chance of rain for the rest of the week. High of only 61 degrees on Friday with rain likely. High of 60 on Saturday. And for Southern Oregon in the Medford area, 82 today, 80 tomorrow, 70 degrees expected on Friday, 73 on Saturday with a slight chance of rain both days. And that is a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on the Dove.